Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHOC, Tamra Judge struggled with Shannon for a decade. Tamra Judge is opening up about her relationship with RHOC co-star and former bestie Shannon Beater. As it turns out, she has been struggling with Shannon for around a decade now, so the dissension in their friendship is not something that just happened overnight or because of Shannon's DUI hit-and-run arrest. Keep reading for more on the struggle Tamra claims she has been through in the last 10 years. Tamra Judge struggled with Shannon for a decade. When Shannon Beater first came onto the RHOC scene in Season 9, Tamra Judge gravitated toward her. She loved how fun she was and how she could easily throw back a few drinks. Shannon always had a hangover remedy and she lightened the mood, but early on, there was also a lot of tumult. She and her husband, David Beater, were struggling in their marriage, something Shannon was open about with Tamra. Tamra then told Heather Dubrow, and that created even more drama. From then on, Shannon was a ticking time bomb and her friendship with Tamra always had highs and lows. There were times when Shannon only focused on herself, when Tamra was going through her only family and life issues. That made Tamra feel unseen and like it was a one-sided friendship. She also called Shannon out for her drinking in the past. Then Tamra was fired and the two stopped speaking until she returned in Season 17. They reconciled and even started a Tres Amigas improv show with Vicky Gunvalson. Then it came crumbling down and now, Tamra is estranged from both women. However, she maintains this downfall was a decade in the making. According to Monsters and Critics, Tamra Judge opened up about what really went down between herself and Shannon Beater. She shared these details on So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey. Therefore, Shannon would have to be the one to apologize first for there ever to be a reconciliation. Additionally, Tamra's husband, Eddie Judge, was drained by Shannon's calling. She claimed he noticed her mood shifting downward after their conversations. Finally, Tamra had enough. Speaking the truth, there came a point when Tamra Judge had to speak her truth and tell Shannon Beater how she felt. The hope was that this unfortunate incident would help wake Shannon up. However, Tamra did not feel it did. Despite Shannon claiming she was no longer drinking, Tamra alleges that was false. Regarding the videos that John Jansen has of Shannon allegedly drunk and nearly running over his daughter, Tamra has not seen them. Despite that, she knows her well enough so she believes everything that is supposedly on the tapes. After the Thursday, September 26th episode of RHOC, fans have called Tamra out for her angry drinking. Therefore, what she is saying may not hold much weight. Tamra Judge and Shannon Beater's roller coaster relationship is one of the most intriguing dynamics in the history of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC. Their friendship, fraught with highs and lows, has played out like a drama worthy of its own show, captivating audiences for over a decade. Tamra and Shannon, two strong personalities, have seen their bond undergo countless transformations, from being inseparable friends to bitter enemies and back again. Yet their history is a testament to the complex, multifaceted nature of friendship, especially when played out in front of the unforgiving lens of reality television. When Shannon Beater first joined RHOC in Season 9, she was introduced as the quirky, health-conscious wife who lived in a holistic world of crystals and energy. Tamra Judge, the self-proclaimed hottest housewife, was already an established force on the show, known for her quick wit, fiery temper, and no-nonsense attitude. The two women, despite their differences, hit it off almost immediately, bonding over mutual frustrations, shared secrets, and a distrust of the other women in the group. For a time they were thick as thieves, their loyalty to each other evident as they stood together against any opposition. However, their friendship was never destined to stay peaceful for long. As the pressures of life, fame, and reality television took their toll, cracks began to form in their once solid bond. Shannon, going through a highly publicized and painful divorce, was a woman on the edge. Tamra, who had also faced her fair share of personal struggles on the show, became both a confidant and at times a target for Shannon's frustrations. It was a recipe for drama. Tamra, being the outspoken personality that she is, began to voice her concerns about Shannon's erratic behavior. At first, these were framed as expressions of concern for her friend's well-being. Tamra seemed genuinely worried that Shannon was not coping well with her life's pressures. But as the seasons progressed, Tamra's criticisms became sharper, more public, and less sympathetic. Shannon, who has always been sensitive to feelings of abandonment and betrayal, took these jabs personally. Their once unbreakable friendship began to fray, with tensions simmering just below the surface. One of the defining moments in their tumultuous relationship came in season 12. The tension between them finally boiled over during a cast trip to Ireland. What began as a fun, boozy vacation turned into a series of heated confrontations between the two friends. Accusations flew, hurtful words were exchanged, and both women felt deeply wronged by the other. The Ireland trip marked a turning point in their relationship, after which it seemed like the trust between them had been irreparably damaged. For the next few seasons, their friendship seemed to be in a constant state of disrepair. One moment they'd be on speaking terms, trying to patch things up. The next, they'd be at each other's throats, trading insults in confessional interviews. Tamra, never one to hold back, often called Shannon needy and self-absorbed, while Shannon accused Tamra of being manipulative and unsupportive. Their feud became one of the most central storylines on RHOC, with viewers and fellow cast members taking sides in the battle of Tamra versus Shannon. In season 14, their relationship hit a new low. Tamra accused Shannon of using her for support during her divorce, only to ditch her once she was in a better place. This accusation cut deep, as Shannon had leaned heavily on Tamra during some of the darkest moments of her life. In response, Shannon lashed out, accusing Tamra of being a fair-weather friend who only cared about drama and camera time. Their falling out was brutal, and for a time, it seemed as though their friendship would never recover. Yet despite all the animosity, there were always signs that their bond wasn't completely broken. For every public feud, there were private moments of reconciliation, texts, phone calls, and quiet conversations where the two women tried to mend fences. Tamra, in particular, often expressed a desire to get back to a place of genuine friendship with Shannon, but the wounds from their previous battles ran deep. As RHOC entered its 15th season, the dynamic between Tamra and Shannon took another unexpected turn. Tamra, who had been a fixture on the show for over a decade, decided to step away from the series. Her departure left a void in the cast, and many wondered how Shannon would fare without her on-again, off-again best friend by her side. The absence seemed to create space for reflection, and both women admitted in interviews that they missed each other, even if they couldn't fully trust one another yet. The complexity of their relationship lies in the fact that, at their core, Tamra and Shannon seem to genuinely care about each other, but the pressures of reality television, combined with their strong personalities and personal baggage, have made it nearly impossible for them to maintain a stable friendship for any length of time. Their history is filled with moments of tenderness, such as when Tamra comforted Shannon during her darkest days, and moments of betrayal, like when Tamra publicly aired Shannon's secrets. This push and pull dynamic has defined their relationship for over a decade, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats, never quite sure if they'll reconcile or fall out again. What makes Tamra and Shannon's relationship so compelling is that it mirrors many real-life friendships. They have hurt each other, intentionally or not, but they have also supported each other in ways few others could understand. The decade-long struggle between them speaks to the complexity of human relationships, especially those that unfold in the public eye. Their friendship, though battered and bruised, has survived against the odds. Whether they remain friends or enemies in the future, one thing is certain: Tamra Judge and Shannon Beater will forever be linked in the annals of RHOC history, their decades-long struggle a testament to the unpredictable, ever-shifting nature of reality TV friendships.